It will be a cool day. The key is, can we keep any kind of thunderstorm with lightning and thunder from the lifeguard blowing their whistle to get everyone out? You know, hopefully we're good.
You know, if it's late in the afternoon, we want to go home
That's
then
right.
anyway.
That's an
Yeah, depending on how late the rain is.
That's for sure. We've got a great forecast for you today and for, well, the next couple of days. We have more warmth for you with on and off showers and storms. That's the key part. You know, we're going to be headed into the 80s later today, and look at this wind. Southwest up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. So it's going to be coming in. You're going to feel it today. It's very light this morning, but later this afternoon, once it picks up, it'll help us get to the mid 80s. We got to some low 80s yesterday. Mid 80s today with more humidity, all ahead of a front that can finally start moving. The high pressure that was protecting us for so long is hanging out in the Carolinas. So that means we are open for business now with showers and thunderstorms. And just look out towards the west, across the Midwest and Western Corn Belt. We do have some on and off showers and thunderstorms, but notice not everyone's getting wet, right? But there will be on and off storms. I think this is what our radar is going to start looking like the next couple of days. We've got a batch crossing the Mississippi right now. Although I tell you what, a lot of this will shrivel up here in a little bit, and any leftovers are likely really to get into northern Indiana, not here in central Indiana. But later this afternoon, I at least have to keep a small chance for a shower. I'd say this morning, no weather concerns whatsoever. Enjoy a beautiful sunrise. Enjoy nice, comfortable temperatures. We're in the 60s this morning. We'll climb to the 80s this afternoon. And then once we get to the afternoon, we'll be on the lookout for a little unsettled weather, but a lot of us will squeeze by dry. A rogue shower or thunderstorm could pop up later today, north and west of Indianapolis. The bulk of the activity today will still be really in Illinois. We're on the edge. These systems in June do not move very quickly, so gradually rain chances come up. It's not as if a huge complex just come in and roll across the state. So isolated pop-up is possible later today, especially the farther north and west you go. East and south, mainly dry. It's going to be tough to get a shower today. I think a lot of us have a really nice Friday. We're in the 60s this morning. For many of us, a couple upper 50s depending on where you are. But it is a nice start. Here in Indianapolis, we're holding on to 63 degrees. A lot of us are a couple degrees warmer this morning than yesterday morning. So here we go. We're going to quickly climb with that south wind and some decent sun. We'll end up in the mid 80s later today. It's going to feel a little steamy out there, especially as the humidity is going up, and it's going to feel downright sticky, I think, this weekend. So the break from the humidity has been kind of nice, but it is coming back and helping to fuel some of these rain chances. Speaking of rain chances, let's walk through things, because how this whole setup's going to be like. This front approaches in from the west. Maybe a stray shower today, but a little bit of a higher chance comes in tonight, and even a higher chance will hit us for your Saturday. Saturday looks to be, I think, the wettest day in this 3-day stretch, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think Saturday is your best chance for a little bit of rain, although there's still a lot of dry time expected too. So let's walk through these rain zones. Later this afternoon, there'll be about a 20% chance for a shower, Indy, north and west, which means there's still an 80% chance for staying dry and really, really low rain chances farther south. But what you're going to notice is as the day goes on, the rain chance will gradually increase. Still not 100% chance, not as if everyone in this darker green color is going to get wet. But this would be the area that we would be on the lookout for a couple pop-up showers and maybe a rogue thunderstorm. Once again, there is that level 1 severe risk, which just means, you know, we could get a couple pop-ups and 1 or 2 may be severe. Really, most severe weather should stay in Illinois today. Overnight tonight, the rain chance does increase, especially still northern counties. And then over the course of Saturday, that frontal system finally sits over Indiana, and that's when we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms. There's a decent chance, at least a lot of us do get wet, but maybe not everyone. Here's a look at Future Track 13. Dry this morning, and a mostly dry Friday is expected. There may be a few extra clouds later this afternoon, but every once in a while you can see on Future Track 13 a stray shower passed on by, maybe a quick thunderstorm, generally north. Then we get to midnight tonight. That's when we'll keep our eyes up to the north for more activity closer to South Bend, but I do think over time, rain chances will dive south. Now, we don't exactly are sure when they will come in for the north, but generally throughout early Saturday morning, they'll start making their way south, and that boundary then sits over us and helps redevelop things on and off throughout the day tomorrow. So you're just going to look at a mess, some scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout your Saturday. Very unsettled, which means you have dry time, but there may be some good wet time, and there could be a good downpour or two. Tomorrow has just a higher rain chance in general. You know, today, super slim pickings, but tomorrow, level 1 severe risk for all of central Indiana, slightly higher chance of rain. Coming up for Sunday, we'll have an isolated shower or storm. Shouldn't be a big deal, a lot of dry time too. And I tell you what, in a pattern like this, just expect it could rain anytime. But really, when you're looking at the forecast, just know that there could be a shower or storm that pops up with a lot of dry time in between. But it's hard to really nail down a few days in advance because of such the humid pattern. You need to get through the current storms of the day and tomorrow to really look into the next day. So we're limited in how far we can see out. Really, I can tell you it's going to stay humid and unsettled. You're looking at Future Track 13 with scattered showers and thunderstorms through into next week, and so that's why every single day has a chance for some wet weather, but a lot of sunshine we'll have too, you know, and dry time as well with warm temperatures. So a little unsettled, a little Florida-like, I think, as we move forward. Let's talk traffic this morning. Headed out the door, it is 7:08. I have one crash on I-69 in the southbound direction coming out of Fishers, just past 106th Street. You headed to 96th Street next. It looks like traffic is flowing all right. You know, we had some slowdowns in the outside lane, but now it looks like things have picked up. In fact, the crash may have cleared. There's not a camera right at the crash, so it's hard to tell. But it looks like traffic's moving fine, and traffic's just a little slow on I-65 South as you're passing the US 31 exit there in Taylorsville. Also Edinburgh, on the south side of Edinburgh, over by the Outlet Mall. You can't use that exit. You can see the crews are working there right now. But there's a beautiful amount of sunshine. It looks great out there across central Indiana. Just be on the lookout that there could be a stray something out there later.